Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys. The Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on first down. But a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Brings up 2nd down. Toss to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They try to get it outside on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Wyoming! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The give on the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Burns. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Ingram. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quick release on the RPO. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Rice. Conference Defense USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Dropping back, it's Burns. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against a safety with this kind of range and this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the QB, knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it off.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fears the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Fires on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to throw, it's Burns. He's got him. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll go with a direct snap. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Calls his own number. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
And the Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Wants to throw. It's Burns.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense, and the offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They want to throw it. Bringing the heat. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
Wyoming, 14, San Diego State, 9.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the ground with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Burns. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Pulls it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal for the offense. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Burns. A little release to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run the counter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll run the screen. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tight end now in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The give to the tailback. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He caught it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wyoming! They move on top here on the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And for a quick quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're tripped.
Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Snowed under by the defense. The Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Burns. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Trying to keep the drive alive. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.